The Beckham family has long stood as one of the most recognizable and seemingly flawless celebrity dynasties in the world. David Beckham, the former England football captain turned global brand icon, and Victoria Beckham, the former Spice Girl who reinvented herself as a successful fashion designer, have meticulously built an image of unity, glamour, success, and unbreakable family bonds. Their public persona is one of perfection: red carpet appearances where they appear effortlessly coordinated, social media posts showcasing luxurious vacations, supportive family moments, and a narrative that suggests they have overcome every challenge together while maintaining an enviable level of poise and control over their story. This carefully constructed facade, however, has reportedly faced a significant internal challenge from an unexpected source: their eldest son, Brooklyn Beckham. Known for his own ventures into modeling, photography, cooking, and more recently entrepreneurship, Brooklyn has generally stayed aligned with the family's polished public image. Yet, in a recent social media post that caught widespread attention, he appeared to directly confront and question the very narrative his parents have promoted for years. In the post, Brooklyn reportedly wrote words to the effect of, "My parents have controlled narratives in the press about our family, to preserve their own facade." This statement, though brief, carries heavy implications. It suggests that the public portrayal of the Beckhams as a harmonious, united front may not fully reflect the internal realities or dynamics within the household. By accusing his parents of shaping media stories primarily to protect their own image, Brooklyn implies a level of orchestration or even manipulation behind the scenes. This kind of candid revelation from a family member is rare in high-profile celebrity circles, where loyalty and discretion are often prioritized to safeguard reputations. The tensions hinted at in Brooklyn's message are not entirely new or isolated. Insider reports over the years have occasionally alluded to strains within the Beckham household, though these have typically remained speculative and unconfirmed by the family themselves. The family's public unity has often been presented as a deliberate counter to the intense scrutiny they have faced since the late 1990s, when David and Victoria's relationship first became tabloid fodder. Their 1999 wedding was a lavish, highly publicized event that set the tone for their brand as a power couple. Over the decades, they have navigated fame, career highs and lows, and the pressures of raising 4 children, Brooklyn, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper, in the unrelenting spotlight. One of the most prominent past controversies that tested this image was the 2004 affair allegation involving David and his then personal assistant, Rebecca Loos. At the time, Loos publicly claimed she had engaged in an extramarital relationship with David while he was playing for Real Madrid. David categorically denied the claims, issuing strong statements refuting them. Victoria, however, chose a different approach. She largely remained silent on the matter for many years, avoiding direct commentary in interviews or public statements. This period marked a challenging chapter for the couple, as the allegations fueled intense media speculation and put their marriage under a microscope. It was not until much later, in a reflective moment shared during a high-profile documentary project released in 2023, that Victoria finally addressed the emotional toll of that era. She described how, during their time in Madrid, the sense of partnership and mutual support that had once defined their relationship seemed to falter. "You know, up until Madrid, sometimes it felt like us against everybody else. But we were together, we were connected, we had each other. But when we were in Spain, it didn't really feel like we had each other either. And that's sad," she said. Her words painted a picture of vulnerability and isolation amid the glamour, revealing cracks in the otherwise seamless narrative the couple had projected. These earlier experiences highlight why the Beckhams have invested so heavily in controlling their story. Every public appearance, interview, and social media update has seemed designed to reinforce themes of resilience, love, and family strength. David's transition from footballer to businessman and philanthropist, combined with Victoria's evolution from pop star to couture designer, has allowed them to maintain relevance and influence long after their initial fame peaks. Their children have grown up in this environment, often featured in carefully selected family moments that align with the brand. Brooklyn's recent post, therefore, represents a potential shift. As the eldest child, now an adult forging his own path, he may feel less bound by the family's unspoken rules of discretion. His willingness to air what he perceives as controlled narratives could signal growing independence or unresolved frustrations. Whether this was a momentary outburst, a deliberate statement, or part of a larger conversation remains unclear, but it has undeniably drawn attention to the possibility that the Beckham image of perfection is more curated than organic. The family's response, or lack thereof, will likely be telling. In the past, they have handled controversies by focusing on positive projects, family milestones, and selective silence. Yet, with Brooklyn's words now in the public domain, the dynamic may evolve. Fans and observers are left wondering if this marks the beginning of more open discussions within the family or simply a fleeting moment of tension. Regardless, it serves as a reminder that even the most tightly managed celebrity families are not immune to internal challenges, generational differences, or the pressures that come with lifelong public exposure. The Beckham story has always been one of reinvention and endurance. From overcoming early career scandals to building global empires, they have shown an ability to adapt. How they navigate this latest challenge from within their own ranks could define the next chapter of their legacy, one that may prove less curated and more authentically human than before.